What's it called then?
Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
That collection?
Yeah. So here we are, boys and girls. This is Capcom Fighting Collection 2 on the PlayStation 5. And I've got my dad here with me.
Oh God.
How you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, smaller. Here we go. So this is it. This is Capcom Fighting Collection 2. We've been waiting for it. And I am going to start a party with Tony. And I will... Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can get Tony in. Let's see if I can start a party with him. Okay. Here we go. So these are some of the old games, man. Rich Franklin. Look at these. These are ancient games. Yeah. These are... Yo, I got my dad here. It's here, man. I'm streaming live with TonySkittles. Oh, God. Rich is in the chat. He said, gotta go to bed. But, Rich, I've got Tony here. But, hang on. I'm not sure if they can hear you in the chat, but don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. He said, hey, Daddy Veris, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that you get that if you pre-ordered it. I'm just watching I'm watching the attract mode, you know, when Fighting Collection 2, yeah. These are classic old games. Look at these.
I remember them then.
Yeah, you remember this. My dad remembers it. He remembers Capcom versus SNK Pro. He's just watching it now. You remember this game? You remember
the piano?
That's the guy with the piano. That's right. Mom used to play this game. That's right. Mom used to play this. Yeah, Rich, this is a good one. Capcom versus SNK Pro is brilliant. Yeah, it as Tony said, he thinks it maybe looks even better. I can see why people think that. Hello, Ashley, how you doing?
Even handsome because. Yeah.
Well, but, yeah, I agree. I think it's better as well. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I would totally agree with that. I think, yeah, Rich says it looks clean. I mean, you'll see Capcom versus SNK. One of the great things about what you see the difference between the sequels is here's Capcom versus SNK 2 now. Now this game looks great. The backgrounds are all 3D and stuff. Wait, Dad, this is the game Mom used to play.
Oh yeah.
This is the one. So she played the other one, but this is the one Mom used to play.
It's the 80s.
No, this is 90s. But late 90s. But you'll recognize this game when you see it. But this is the one that Mom used to play, where she always used to play as. Oh God, who did Mom always used? She always used to play as. Look at that, 1990. Look, 92. I'm just watching all the intros here on attract mode. Mama V, legend, mate, playing games like these. Wow, yeah, she was. He's saying something about my mom, Mama V being... Yeah, she loved it. Hey, James, how you doing? James Molly, 615, how you doing? I'm here with TonySkittles and my dad. Mark of the Millennium, 2001. Insert coins.
Mark of the Millennium, 2001.
Insert the coins.
Insert your coins. Ching, ching.
That was a day, wasn't it?
I miss putting the coins into games, man. I miss doing all that. And Ashley. And Ashley's here as well.
That's on the high street playing this game.
Yeah.
Big fucking machine.
Big machines, yeah.
And then when the coins are now, the game is stopped. Now you can carry on, you know?
Absolutely. Say that again. Yeah. Well, some people have installed them. How you doing, MD? Thanks for coming again, buddy. Some people have installed them into the arcade one-ups, and also the ones that we've got. Some of them have actually installed them in there. Apparently, there's a way to do it, because I'd actually really like that. Just saying, imagine if you could pump coins into it.
Up away.
Well, my dad's saying that'd be amazing. Well, I mean, you remember that, Ashley, don't you? Going to the arcade, even in Australia, like back in the 80s. You know, it's. I mean, we all remember going to the arcade, obviously.
Now you got them at home.
Now you got them at home, but you can actually have arcade machines at home. I mean, like, you know, the arcade tabletop that I got, that was because of Tony. He's the one who got me to get that. If it wasn't for Tony, I wouldn't have got one.
You didn't know about it?
No, I didn't know about it. Rich said, hopefully I can play with you guys soon. Yeah, it won't be long, my friend.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. He said you can, Tony, he can share play with you, and I'll do my best to get my share play going again. You can get arcade machines that you can download. That's right, Ash. That's what we're talking about. We got one of those. Okay, so this is Capcom Fighting Evolution. Capcom Fighting Jam. I don't think this game is as bad as people make it out to be. In fact, this...
The game was amazing. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah.
20 minutes, 40 years.
Yeah, you can do great combos on this. Like, you can mix the Alpha characters with the Street Fighter 2 characters, with the Red Earth characters. I get why people don't like this particular one here, Evolution, but I personally like. That's the best intro out of all the games, actually. Capcom Fighting Evolution. I actually really like this game. I don't think it's. I get why people don't like Fighting Evolution, but for me personally, as a casual fighting games player, I really like it. As Rich said, I wish they took more time making this one.
Coins when you have to arcade it. If you run out of your coin, you're in part of winning the game and you run out. You have to pump coins in again.
You have to pump coins in again. Yeah, Rich said he hated it. Yeah, exactly. That's as my dad said. When you ran out of coins, you had to put more coins in.
The highlight. Oh,
yeah,
oh.
Absolutely. It's That's what Tony just agreed with you. He said that's how they were making money.
Yeah. When you get to a weird spot, they know that.
Yeah, exactly. As Chris said, this game was busted. It was busted.
What's possible?
Broken.
Honestly.
It doesn't look a Mugen game, but I don't think it's the worst looking fighting game I've seen. Like, it still has that Capcom charm to it. Again, I get why people don't like Evolution, but I have to be honest with you, I always enjoyed the game. Like, I get why, Rich, you didn't like it, but you do like the Red Earth characters, yeah. But I was saying this to Tony a while back. I kind of like the game, actually. I don't really hate it, but I get why people... It's one of those games I get why people didn't like it, but I personally liked it. Now, the next game coming up will be Power Stone, which is...
Oh, these are all snippets of the games.
No, you got all the games... No, all these games are on the collection. You can play all of these games. He said... Tony says he wants to play Power Stone 2 with me. Well, what are you going to say, Dad?
Are these all the trailers of games?
No, this is the collection. All the games are on this collection. You can play each and every one. This game is already out. It just came out tonight, Chris. It came out on the Switch as well. But we're over in the UK, so it's not out in the US yet. So it'll be about another 6 hours, I think. It just came out about 15 minutes ago over here. Oh, here we go. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Oh, wow. Yeah. Rich said I should have booked off work. Now this is a classic game. Man, I'm just going through all the. Right now, I'm not playing it. I'm just letting everybody watch all the intros to all the games. No. I mean, Tony and I were saying, in terms of fighting games, we don't need any more collections now. We've got the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and we got this. Tony and Dave are about to have fun. Yeah, exactly. You know, I always wanted Capcom vs. SNK 2 on the PS4, PS5, and I always wanted the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Yeah. I'm not going to bother getting because I already lost my closer of interest in video games. Oh, bless you, Chris, what you're going through. Well, I hope you get through it, my friend, because, you know, you're a fan enough knowledge when it comes to video games. He really is. Rich said, as Tony just said, you're like an encyclopedia, Chris. And Rich just said, thanks for watching all the intros. You're like me. He said, yeah, me and Tony are the same. We don't skip the intros. Yeah, Chris knows everything. Chris is a gaming historian. He knows his stuff. He really knows his stuff. Sorry?
That's handy to have.
Oh, Chris is always the person in the chat who will give you facts about games that you've never known and the history of each character. And well, you know most things, Chris.
He's the guru of games.
Yeah. Yeah. The guru, the games guru, yeah. Yeah, I heard what you said. The only games that you haven't played are Project Justice and Plasma Sword. They're both amazing games. You're going to love them. Here's the intro for Power Stone 1. Here we go. Watch this, guys. Tony's saying that the only two games he hasn't played are Project Justice and Plasma Sword. Now, if you've never... This is a game my mom played. Power Stone. Do you remember this game, Dad? On the Dreamcast? Rich said, if I get fired, I'm blaming you, Dave.
Is that work?
No, he needs to go to work in the morning.
Oh, I see.
Now, this is a great... Mom was brilliant on this game. Welcome to Power Stone. Welcome to Power Stone. Hey, MLA, how you doing? Oh no! I actually prefer Power Stone 1 to Power Stone 2. Oh no! I think Power Stone 1 is more of a focused game than Power Stone 2. Oh, Power Stone 2 is brilliant. I think I just prefer the gameplay on Power Stone 1, but Power Stone 2 most people prefer. But yeah, I do. I like the. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Chris said, despite me being born on November 30th, 1992, I didn't start playing games until the 2000s. Yeah, this you're going to love it, Rich. And you'll see Power Stone 2 now. So this video is just basically to show you guys the intros, guys. And then I'll do another video, hopefully tomorrow with Tony when we're actually playing online together and stuff. I just wanted to show you guys the intros and share it with Tony on release. And my dad, obviously.
No problem, bro.
No problem, bro. How's everyone? I just want to show comments. Oh, thank you, Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Did you
like those snippets of what David sent you?
Oh yeah, what the hell do you call them? The sound snippet things. Yeah. With your game, Rich just said, with your gaming knowledge. What did he say? With your gaming knowledge, I would have thought it was 70, Chris. You were 70, Chris. Ashley just said she's laughing, said Dad in the background.
Yeah.
I didn't start playing Power Stone 2 until the PSP version. Okay, this is Power Stone 2. This is the game you played, Chris. So this is the one that Tony prefers as well.
Yeah.
I get why people prefer this version, but I personally prefer Power Stone 1.
Look at that intro, bloody hell.
Look at that for an intro, man. Look. Power Stone 2 looks brilliant. Power Stone 2 looks so good. Ah, this is 2000 and Power Stone 2. Welcome to the Power Stone world.
2000.
You'd better watch out for traps.
Actually, better watch out for traps. Actually, Tony, I think you're right. Maybe this game is better. Huh?
Put your coins in.
Put your coins in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's brilliant that you can do that. I'm not playing these games now, Dad. I'm just showing them the intros, and then I'll end the stream. This is just like a kind of a release thing. I thought I'd do it with you and Tony while you're here. I was determined to share this with Tony on release because, you know, we've been sort of canning down to it. Yeah. We really were. I've never played Power Stone 1 and 2 until Power Stone Collection of PSP. Yeah, the arcade versions are really good. Actually, to be honest with you, the PSP versions are exactly the same. The PSP version of Power Stone's amazing. PSP is the PlayStation Portable.
Honestly.
That came out years ago. I don't know if you remember, I used to watch my little UMD movie discs on there, Spider-Man 2, the PSP. Who likes to see me face Dave when I get up? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'll probably come on, I don't know what time I'll get on. God, I don't know. I'll probably get on at about 10:30, I reckon. Probably 10:30. But I'm sure you're going to be playing this through the night, Tony, aren't you? He said Tony's going to be here all morning playing it. I've only got 2 more games to show now on this stream. Here's Project Justice. Now, guys, if you've never seen this is an early example, Dad, of 3D fighting. So you'll see how much video game graphics have moved on. Oh, this is the intro. You go ahead. The PSP versions are different than the arcade version. The arcade version has blood. You don't see that. Yeah. Look, this intro for Project Justice is gorgeous. It's got that lovely anime intro. Yeah, it is. I always watch Eurovision as well, Rich. So I think the faces on the 3D... So what I love about this game is that it's got those polygonal 3D sprites, but the faces are actually anime. So it's got polygonal sprites, but the faces are anime. It's really clever what they did. Misty, Dave should be an anime character. Dave should be an anime character. Project Justice. Okay, I'll see you later on, MLA. I hope you have a good sleep, mate. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, you'll be able to play it in the morning, MLA. $500. Have you noticed, Tony, with this game as well, Project Justice, is, I know you've never played it, but this was a really good early example of what... This kind of followed on from the look of the Street Fighter EX series, I thought. Yeah, so Rival Schools was basically the same engine as EX. And this game is basically the same as well. It's basically EX. It was Capcom's first attempts at doing Street Fighter in 3D, basically. So, it's got really lovely controls. Yeah, Rich is saying good call. Wow, yeah, David, it is. It's got great controls, man, this game, Project Justice. When you guys try Project Justice, you'd be surprised by how well it controls. If you go to the Happy Console Gamer and watch his reviews of each of these games, you'll see what he made. He says that Project Justice feels really good, considering it's such an old game. Like an old example of 3D fighting. It really works well. Okay, this will be the final attract mode now, guys. See the final example of what you can do. Just checked on eBay. The Sega Naomi arcade hardware for Project Justice cost $500 US. Makes $40. Yeah, CBS Kid is saying it makes this collection an absolute steal. You're right. Being smart isn't everything. I was introverted growing up. Well, that's true. Yeah, so was I. How you doing, CBS Kid? I will add you as a moderator. Yeah, he said the Naomi arcade board hardware for Project Justice cost $500 US. Makes exactly. Now here's another game. CBS Kid.
Capcom still about, are they?
Oh, Capcom are the ultimate gaming. Capcom are like, they're the people who make Monster Hunter and the Street Fighter 6, Star Gladiator Episode 2. I'd love to. I wish they put Star Gladiator on this as well. But this is a new level of peace and harmony has spread throughout the world. However, that battle was only a prelude.
Now the war begins.
And rival schools. Yeah.
Let the war begin.
And the Street Fighter EX games, yeah. Yeah, I think, do you know what, you just hit on something there. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think it's going to be the Street Fighter EX games, Rival Schools, and Star Gladiator. And then the final collection after that will be the one with the Battle of the Planets game. Capcom versus Tatsuniki. Oh, that might actually be in the next collection.
Was Capcom a character?
No.
Oh, you mean the production of it?
Yeah. They make it. They present all these games. Yeah. CBS said, "I'm thinking Star Gladiator will be in the third collection." Yeah, that's what we're just thinking as well. Rich said, I remember seeing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 like 155 in CEX 3 years ago. Yeah, it was cost a fortune. Look at this for early 3D graphics, man. See, this game kind of reminds me of like a mix between Cyberbots and it's like a cross between Cyberbots and what they were kind of trying to go for in some early 3D fighters like Battle Arena to Shinden. Yeah, this is from the 90s. You can tell from the graphics. It's like... See, I loved this game back. This game was great for me. I loved it. You'll enjoy it.
They're not easy, are they?
No, they're really not. They're really not. CBS Kid says, I love Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Yeah, that's going to be in the next collection. Tony and I were saying that. Yo, Joe, how you doing? Well, there we go, guys. That was the collection. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be playing more of this tomorrow. But Joe, everybody in the chat, thank you for being here, and my dad and Tony. And on the next time, keep fighting, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Keep fighting.